Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BlackOut Gaming TV. My name is Jake. Today, with me on the casting desk is none other than Stinson and John. How are you, Stinson, so far?
Hey, good evening. I am feeling great about this. I'm feeling great about casting with you. I'm so hyped for the new season. We have John on camera. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be awesome, and it is the first match of the next season. I do believe. Which number is it now? We have so
Season
many so far.
11.
11 seasons of Highlander
Yes.
so far. And this is the season 11 first week between Strong Opinions and Chessclub, and it couldn't have started better than this. Two of the teams that basically have been taking the first spot in Premiership for the past 4 seasons. You know, Chessclub, a little bit of a decline recently, mostly because of Strong Opinions being on top. You know, Strong Opinions winning the 2 past championships fairly convincingly, whereas Chessclub did take the 2 previous ones. So, last 4 seasons have definitely belonged to those 2 teams, and now they're going to battle it out on Peel Upward for the first 6 points of the new season.
Yeah, it's definitely a great matchup on paper, but you gotta think that Strong Opinions is vastly favored today, at least, because Chess Club, after taking a break in season 10, they're still looking to find some roster, some players to fill their roster up. I think they have like 6 or 7 real main players now. They're still looking for 2 more, and today it shows because they're gonna use, I think, 2 subs and 2 mercs in general. It's gonna be really tough against Strong Opinions in this state.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing with Strong Opinions is that on paper and in practice and on pretty much every single side, they are the favorites of this match and in this tournament as well. They've been together for a very long time now, and they actually went together to play on a LAN that they won. So basically, on the back of just that, they should take this game easily, especially that Chessclub have taken, as you said, a break before, and now today, apparently they're gonna have to play with 3 mercenaries, all of them approved by Strong Opinions. So this is definitely going to be a very, very tough wake-up call, I think, for Chessclub to get their stuff together before the season actually starts, because this first game couldn't have really started any worse.
Yeah, I mean, it can also, if you think about playoffs or later in the season. I mean, Chessclub is, I think, guessing they will make playoffs, and maybe it can actually benefit them later because Strong Opinions might think we beat them in week 1 really easily. They are no threat to us, and then they come out in the playoffs and maybe can take a map or 2 of these guys. But today I expect a really really determined victory by Strong Opinions.
Yeah, and definitely if you just look at the players on both sides, I do have the roster for Strong Opinions. It's going to be Thalish, Raptor, Steve, Alice, Emilio Estevez, Seal, CeeJaey, Milchman, and Toast finishing on the Spy. But that's, when you look at all those names, you just recognize every single one of them. Yeah. Like, every single one of the Strong Opinion players have proven themselves before in the past, have been around TF2 scene for a very long time, and I do not believe there's anyone who's even who is remotely interested in competitive TF2 that doesn't know any of these names.
Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, looking at the Chessclub roster for tonight, we have Butnose on Scout Merc. He's actually quite strong, so I don't think it's a downgrade at all. Then we have Jakeowaty on Soldier, obviously a Prem Soldier, in 6s even as well. Sinrise and Pyro, he's one of the, I think, 2 upcoming Pyros. Really talented. Demo Kalis for tonight as a sub coming in. Heavy Bacon Knight, he's a really good heavy. Played LAN for fair enough as well, and for the runner-up team. Sherry Rendezvous, an engineer. I think he and Doom are the strongest engineers in Prem for the last few seasons. Medic Merc is Raph. Not sure who he is. Maybe I just missed something. Sniper of the season last season is Flo for Chessclub. And, the legendary spy, Kazul. I think the only remaining player from the last championship, 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, that brings me back. And he's currently, I do believe, the leader for Chessclub as well. He's taking the helm from Scissors, who have left the team about 8 months ago. And right now, Kazul is leading the team for Chessclub. So definitely gonna see how Kazal actually makes it, because he has been a pretty prominent spy throughout his career at Chessclub, and then kind of quieted down. And now with the revamped roster, with new players on, and definitely a lot of those players are proven players that have played competitive at a high level and have proven themselves as well. Today is just kind of like their biggest test so far, I think, is just putting the team together and then just seeing what sticks. And definitely if they should probably just kind of go at this game and think, okay guys, look, this is strong opinions we're talking here, and they are undeniably the strongest team right now, and we just need to just see if we can actually match up to them. And if they can even match up to them, I think it's going to be a very good kind of, I don't know, just show that they can actually play on this level with this roster. But we'll see how it goes, especially that they're playing with a few substitutions, a few mercs, right? So
yeah, I think individually they can definitely compete with strong opinions. I mean, except maybe Toast on Spy and Steve on Pyro, but individually otherwise they can hold their own against these strong opinions players. But strong opinions has just built up such amazing synergy over the past 2 seasons, and LAN, I think they're more or less unchanged since, I don't know, 1.5 years or something. So that's definitely going to be an uphill battle for Chessclub, who is basically a mix at this point,
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them, definitely. I mean, strong opinions, I would kind of compare them to, remember back in the old days, it was SNSD, who was basically winning every single game and every single reseason. And then after SNSD, there was Highlander, who won every single game and every single season. And after that kind of came Chessclub, sort of, for like 2 seasons, where they won 2 seasons in a row. And now we have strong opinions, who are just undeniably the strongest Highlander team we've seen in a long while, I think. I think even the past season haven't really, except from obviously strong opinions, we haven't seen really someone as strong as they are. They've been dominating 2 past seasons, and I believe we're going live fairly soon. No, I've just been fooled by the players themselves. Just still waiting for both teams to ready up. There you go. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And obviously, this is PL Upward, the most standard of the standard maps. There's not much to say about it. It's been out for decades now. Almost a decade, actually.
Well, I mean, there's always 1 or 2 little tweaks that teams, exploit more than before. For instance, this forward hold after you draw out of first, like you hold this hill here. Something that strong opinions does really, really well. It can be game changing, because it's really hard to break through that if the defensive team can pull that off effectively, and if they have good drawback from the first point. And that's something that wasn't in Upward or in the game since like 1 or 2 seasons ago. So it definitely can change a little bit, but yet I agree with you, it's fairly standard, and everybody sort of knows how this map works out and how this flow goes on this map.
Yeah, like usually the best explanation of how to know the map. Like, if you know the map, you should be able to navigate it through it without actually looking at the screen. Just by sound cues and by like how the level of the ground goes, you should know this map. But there we go, gates are down, and we're gonna see the blue team, which are strong opinions, take on the first point. And first of all, the Raptor goes down to a nice reflector and flames from Sunrise, as well as Ally due to Bacon's machine gun. So they're just trying to see what is going on here, and Sentry is a fairly standard spot. If you respawn waves, gonna probably go into this first point before they actually decide to push with the Uber. Carter slowly being pushed here by the Scout.
That's a great job by this Chessclub roster to withstand this suicide wave. Can be really hard, because Raptor is gonna give it another go here. He's on the sniper deck and gonna get an easy spam off the sentry.
Yep, and there it goes away, actually. This engineer actually zaps it away and just gonna put it down behind. And first point given up in 43 seconds. Very quick time for strong opinions, and they're not stopping yet. They're moving forward. They still have a full Uber charge ready. Seal is just kind of destroying the teleporter that is behind. As they're moving into the tunnel, they actually decide not to go to the top of the hill, and moving through the tunnel is going to give them a little bit of a cover from that sentry as well as they gives them a little bit more choice in terms of where they want to push. However, there's a Pyro and a Heavy Weapons guy looking into that, and Emilio Estevez is in a lot of trouble. He goes down. There is Uber popped a little bit too late to save him. Ali leading into the charge, spamming a lot of sticks. There's a counter pop coming out of Raph on Bacon as well, doing a lot of work. And Steve is there to save the combo. Very nicely done there by the Pyro from Strong Opinions.
Yeah, I mean, this was a disastrous Uber in the first few scenes here, but actually Strong Opinions got the better of Chessclub's flank here, and now they can repush with the man advantage and take some ground here on the hill. Eventually.
Ooh. Yeah, Bacon a lot of trouble here, being spammed by Ali, getting a lot of spam on the combo. Sentry is being zapped once again, put on the staircase. Standard spot, however, Seal is slowly but steadily pushing the card. Soldier in the tunnel, takes down Seal, however, dies himself. Jakeowaty succumbing to Valish. As a few jumps nicely done there by Raptor and Ali, working together without the Uber still. CeeJaey getting his 80% up very soon, as the second point is kept without any effort at all either.
Yeah, now it's gonna be interesting to see how fast Strong Opinions can push this card up hill, because Jerry Van Der got out, so there will be a sentry, and there will be Uber to defend as well, crucially for Chessclub here on this third point. Sentry is set up a little bit far in the back, so this card can advance, and the Ubers are gonna be popped off here, Jake.
Oh yeah, CeeJaey here leading with Ali and Steve. No Heavy to help them out. However, they are getting the job done. A lot of spam coming onto the red team. Tourette's Chessclub having a little trouble stopping that offensive. Raptor on only 1/4 health. Still alive. Finally goes down to Buttnose. But speaking of, very nicely done here by Seal. That critical hit from the Frontier Justice, taking down the Demo Man. No demand for the defensive team, and Sentry is only level 2, not level 3, but is being wrangled, providing some support onto the cart.
Yeah, I think this point is gone though. This gun is not gonna do much. You can just hide behind the cart and it's not gonna do anything. So Chessclub is already thinking about the last defense here.
Yeah, here maybe trying to get some spam on the cart. Nicely done. One person down here, Emilio Estevez getting sniped. Oh, the cart is actually not up just yet. Ooh, it's still saved by Flo with the cart, but it's gonna get capped very soon, CeeJaey. And there's a pop as well, moving in very aggressively. Raph has a counter pop and very late pop as well. Very nicely done, maybe on half health, but he is being invulnerable. Trying to get some spam done. Oh, nice sticks there by Ali, and finally finishes him off. Maybe going down here.
That was nicely played by Strong Opinions, just focusing the people that were not Ubered, and you know, totally, the Chessclub couldn't do anything with their Uber. And then the demo just got dropped by nice stickies from Ali here, and Chessclub is just straight rolling, Strong Opinions just straight rolling into this last point. Chessclub is trying to hold this upper here, but there's only a soldier and a sniper trying to hold back the onslaught that is Strong Opinions.
Chessclub having a lot of trouble stopping that offensive coming out of Strong Opinions, and they're pretty effortlessly just pushing in forward, you know, getting every single pick they need, and CeeJaey actually having a massive Uber advantage over Raph, who died somewhere on the way there, getting some spam in the top room there. Kazul takes the blunt of it. Steve burning him down as they're moving into the lower lobby. Uber popped very early, trying to save his teammates, flashing a lot as well. Ali leading the charge, but the Sunrise blowing them away. Jakeowaty's in a lot of trouble. Steve leading the charge, finally going down here. Jakeowaty supporting him, and Ali, very nice headshot by Flo, but it's not gonna be enough as the majority of Strong Opinions are moving to the top lobby and gonna start offensive from the windows.
Yeah, they just totally overran them, and nicely done by the flank of Strong Opinions, coming up behind Chessclub here on the top. And then now we see ×3 on the card, ×2 on the card actually, and I don't think that Chessclub can recover from this. They're already at their spawn and sticking up the spawn, but he goes down. Never mind that though, it's a 5 minute and 6 seconds time from Strong Opinions.
Yeah, that is not a good time for a Chessclub to beat, actually. It's actually very hard for them, or will be very hard for them. And, well, Stinson, what do you think? What can Chessclub do in this situation? Strong Opinions are just doing everything they want right now. Chessclub do not have any answers for everything that Strong Opinions are doing. They're just going with every single push so methodically, like a clockwork.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really, really hard. What I've seen, though, is that, especially after the Ubers, Strong Opinions just seem to get the best out of these trades every single time. So maybe Chessclub has to think about how to play these Ubers better. How many people they want to have in Ubers, and how many people should spread out. Because I feel like they're just too bunched up. They're getting too much damage shot in their faces by Strong Opinions, and then they lose the after Ubers. that's quite crucial too, because then you lose your medic, then you snowball kind of into the other points as well.
It's gonna be hard for them, but Jakeowaty actually is running the direct hit. He aims to just take this sentry down as soon as possible, and I do agree with that decision. However, the sentry is in a very aggressive spot, so Seal's gonna have a little bit of trouble defending that against Jakeowaty as the blue team is moving up. Chessclub, Kazul leading the charge, trying to scope out the area. He sees the sentry being very aggressive, spotting a lot of spam, and it goes down very early. Bacon taking it down. But gets headshot by a Milchman. He's keeping it sure, making sure that no one actually survives. He's running that Machina as well, looking for some collaterals. As Toast here trying to shoot someone. He's a spy. He's making, you know, use of his revolver. Very nice. Milchman taking another kill, that this time on Sunrise.
I really love what Club's doing here, though, that they realize they don't have time for Suicide Wave. They just slowly walk up the hill, get the sentry gun, but which is being rebuilt now, but you know, that was definitely the right approach here. As Jakeowaty tries to jump in to get Milkman, but he fails and just goes down.
Oh, another kill on Bacon. Bacon's not having time here. Sunrise going down as well. Steve is making sure that the other Pyro does not get any room to run around. Flo takes down Milchman. Very important pick right now, as there's no sniper for the defending team, and they finally can actually go out into the open, and that's what they're gonna do right now. Raph going with Bacon. He's gonna pop any Uber any second now. Toast is still on the flank. He's cloaked. Nope, he's uncloaked right now and just getting shot at. Sunrise and Bacon spamming the main. Amelia getting low health, but they're still holding on to that Uber. CeeJaey is actually kind of scared here. Managed to pop just in time to not die from the stakes, as maybe he's leading the charge. However, he's just running away with this Uber, trying to make no one dies. As actually maybe takes down Raptor here. Soldier trying to jump his medic. So everything is okay for now. They're moving from the flank, trying to move from the big ammo back here, just kind of scoping at the area. A lot of people actually very low on health for the red team, but CeeJaey is still alive and he's still healing people, and the sentry is still up. So everything so far that Chessclub has done has actually not really worked that well. Sharianovu is the only person pushing the cart, but he's still being constantly harassed there.
I gotta say, it's impressive work by Seal to have the sentry up again and actually defending it quite well, because Jakeowaty and I think the demo maybe try to go for flank, try to spam it out, but then instantly you got Steve there, who just reflects every single projectile that's being fired at anybody at his team. So it's really tough to get to this sentry. I didn't think so, but it doesn't actually cover the card, but it's really smart as Flo takes down Milkman, Botnos gets LA, Emilio Estevez goes down. This might be the push for Strong Opinions here. Can they get CeeJaey though?
Yeah, there is a counter Uber popped by the red team here. Strong Opinions actually forced to run away, Botnos leading the charge. He's chasing out the men. CeeJaey solo, but he's still alive. Botnos does not give up yet. He's still going for CeeJaey. CeeJay's still finally going down to maybe to a nice pill there. Holy crap, that took a long while to kill that man, and that man did not want to die at any cost, but however, he dies and gives Raph a little bit of an advantage here in terms of Ubers. The cart is slowly being pushed by 3 people, which is the right amount for the cart to being pushed as fast as they can push it. Maybe in a very low health, but the medic is right next to him. They're pushing in. Nice headshot there on LA. No defending demo. As well as Emilio Estevez going down as well. Flo is doing some major work here for his team. Sentry is a very aggressive spot that's gonna go down fairly soon. Pyro is actually making sure it doesn't. Steve doing major work very nicely and actually delaying Chessclub enough for them to actually recuperate out of this loss of people actually.
Oh, that's heartbreaking, dude. They had an actually really good push here. They got CeeJaey. They didn't get the engineer though, and he and Steve just defended this whole area pretty much alone there. And look at the time as the Uber Chessclub goes out, but Sunrise gets just blown out by the sentry. Looking at the time here, 1:24 to go. I think it's impossible at this point to win this. What Chessclub wants to do now is maybe cap the second point just to have the morale, you know, to have been able to get that point. But Strong Opinion seems to stabilize now and try to move into this forward hold here onto the hill.
Definitely. They're gonna just kind of explore, you know, kind of relax, because they already know they're not gonna push as fast as they can, Chessclub, and Strong Opinions know that as well. They're moving quite aggressively. Sentry is still in the same exact spot with Steel at the helm. Pushing out, putting out a lot of damage. Emilio Estevez here. Milchman, a very good spot as well, being healed by CeeJaey, who has 100% Uber. Raph about his 100% as well. They're gonna try and go for the last one push and maybe try and penetrate this defense that Strong Opinions are having, but that's not gonna happen as CeeJaey pops his Uber, sharing it very heavily between Ale and Emilio Estevez. There is a counter pop coming out of Raph. with leading on maybe doing a lot of spam on the sentry gun, and it eventually goes down, but there goes the majority of Strong Opinions team Steve with that W plus M1 tactics, mowing down people as Sunrise down as well, this time to a shotgun. So very nicely done by Strong Opinions, only 14 seconds left on the clock, and I think this is Chessclub waving goodbye the first point on this map, and possibly 6 points. They can hope for 3 points at this point, I think. Yeah? Is that how it works? Yeah, 3 points.
Well, you get 6 points when you win both rounds. So
pretty
they
much
got 3 points right now, and pretty much. And yeah, if they win the second one, then it's 6-0.
Well, that's unfortunate for Chessclub, but it kind of shows how Strong Opinions are just so prepared for the season. They didn't even have to prepare. They're playing together for a very long time, and they actually never stopped, even during the break between seasons. Here we go. Teams actually don't want to have any break right now. They just want to go at it. So the teams have been switched. They're already readied up, and we're going to be looking at Strong Opinions attacking one more time. This time, this is going to be Chessclub defending once again, I do believe. So it's going to see how it actually goes, and where the sentry goes is also very important.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think they were supposed to.
Oh, there you
go. Yeah, no, they're swapping. But yeah, I mean, you guys on stream couldn't really see this, but in the server chat there was already quite some, interesting conversation going on. Bacon's Knight said, "I'm just glad we got this out of the way for week 1." So I don't think Chessclub actually believes they can take around here.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough break for them. They just like we said in the pregame. They know they just got their roster together, and it's not even fully rostered yet. They still have some little things to work out, but it is a tough break for them to meet with Strong Opinions on week 1st, and of course this is not like stacked up against them. It's just kind of a random chance of them getting Strong Opinions, but it's kind of like for the rest of Premiership, everyone's kind of scared of Strong Opinions, and like be playing on the highest possible level, you cannot be scared of the other team. You just have to play your best. And even if you lose, you shouldn't be disheartened, because this is a competition, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And this time, Chessclub are on a downside in terms of pretty much everything, but they still should put up a fight and explore new ideas and tactics. And this is what we're going to be looking as Strong Opinions are going to be defending first, and Chessclub attacking. First wave coming out. Stinson, what's going on?
Interestingly enough, no immediate suicide wave this time, although they would have time. Jakeowaty is trying to jump the sniper, that gets denied, now maybe comes in. Doesn't get anything done though, as he just gets struggled by the sentry. Bacon Knight goes down to Snipe from Toes, Sunrise goes down, and yeah, they didn't really get anything off of this first wave of players.
Yeah, they just kind of died a lot, and that's it. And
yeah,
Butnos is still alive, pushing the card, being the scat that he is, trying to get Sky. Oh, toast down, but not gonna happen anymore as Milshman is getting a nice body shot there on Butnos. Sunrise walking around, spy checking. Toast has his bicycle up, that's okay. Maybe is putting some spam down with Bacon as well. A lot of spam actually going down on the Kazul from behind. Nice stab going on Emilio. No heavy for the defending team here. Strong Opinions lacking the main component of their team. It's not gonna help them in the next engagement here. CeeJaey still hanging out in the health kit. It's not getting spammed at all though. Seal still in the same exact position for the sentry gun. It's very safe there. Also doesn't provide any cover for the sentry, but that's okay since there's a lot of bodies around. LA's putting some nice spam on Cherry Rendezvous, is getting bumped away into the sentry's crossfire.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Chester was waiting for there. Emilio was dead, and they did get the sniper, but now there comes the pop out of CeeJaey. Not sure what forced him there. Sunrise is dueling Seal. Seal is definitely going down here. And now the Uber comes out of Chessclub for no apparent reason.
But they forgot something. The cart has to be pushed. As finally Jakeowaty actually realized the cart has to be pushed on first point, and now he's moving up forward. Nicely actually done. It's not too bad for Chessclub. It's definitely much better than the first round here. They're making some progress. They're moving on to the second point already. Very good decision here. Ali's getting a lot of spam onto maybe. He's getting quite low on health. He's gonna require some medical attention there. He gets it. But they have a very good spot here, and the Steel still doesn't have any level sentry right now.
No, he does not, but I really don't know why Rev popped his Uber there on the first point. It seemed like every one of SO was either cleaned up or drawn back, and now they're gonna get rushed from Strong Opinions here. The Scout Uber onto Thalash and LA, the demo man here, trying to get Rev, but I think they failed. So that's
no,
gonna
he was
be
too far.
100% Uber advantage for Chessclub regardless.
And that's so important for them.
I'm curious if they can make it work here. They should and have to make it work.
Yeah, super important for them. Nice sticky spam onto the teleport by Ali taking out Bacon's definitely gonna slow Chessclub down, but they still have this massive Uber advantage. They can do whatever they want with it. However, they need to take care of Steve because he is known for delaying those Uber pushes very nicely. So they're moving actually from the tunnel. They're very close to the cart. Waiting for a good opportunity here. He is still on the cow, and he goes in right now, spamming onto the sentry. Sentry's only level 1, so it's not gonna survive too long. A nice kill on CeeJaey by Buttnose. He's not being protected, and he goes down, as majority of the Chessclub team is just pushing for. Miliorestev is kind of lost behind, just trying to spam on Buttnose. Finally take him down, and actually with the help of Toes, they're still keeping this alive. Kazul is the only person alive there on front. He's being chased by Steve, finally getting away, but what happened there, Chessclub?
This was disastrous. I mean, this was just a good push, but then, you know, Strong Opinions realized they can't really fight this Uber, lost CeeJaey really early, and Emilio, Toast, I think Steve and Tyler just went behind the Uber and cleaned them up after the Uber, because they had the high ground. Emilio was untouched for a long time, even got out, and then totally got collapsed on here on the second point, which is, you know, that's the kind of stuff that makes it tilt. When you're
that's so unfortunate. Raptor taking down Raph gives CeeJaey a nice super advantage to work with. However, there's no level sentry right now. Steel is actually struggling to keep up any level right now, and the level, I mean, points. The second point is actually being capped for in 4 minutes. That's respectable. So for Chessclub are doing some major improvements throughout the game. Ali is the only person alive on front that is able to slow them down, but he's actually moving back to his team.
Post and Raph goes down to a backstab from Raph.
That's unfortunate, Raph.
The other way on. Raph goes down to a backstab from Toast. Sorry.
Yeah. Raph, unfortunate for him, it's the second time he dies, and he still didn't quite get an Uber in the past 3 minutes. However, CeeJaey is sitting 100%, so Buttnose definitely trying to look for something out there. Takes down Milchman. He's still working on something. Finally goes down to a sentry. Seal has that under control. As they're moving to the house area, and they're going to start building here their Uber slowly but steadily with Raptor and LA just checking out the area, doing some major spam, nicely done. However, they're moving back, they're lacking health, and CeeJaey is there to help them out.
You know what's really scary though? I mean, 4 minutes for the first 2 minutes, for the first 2 points is not that bad, but now the really hard to push points just come. Like third and fourth point can be so obnoxious to be pushed if the proper defense is set up on both points, and Strong Opinions is gonna have proper positioning on both points now, so this can take a while until they cap the card into last.
Yeah. It's gonna been pop by Raptor. He's waiting with launch as well. Very nicely done. Very nice gameplay strategy here. He's going in. Raptor taking some spam on the heavy. 1 rocket, 2 rockets, 3 rockets. Not quite enough. Raph is still alive, he's still up and running, but they are still waiting with that Uber, and I don't know what they're waiting for. Uber 100% has been for a while. They're gonna move any second now, maybe taking some major spam. There's still a spy behind, but they're moving in anyway. There it goes, maybe on very low health, but that was a good idea to pop it very late, milk it as much as possible. Counter pop by CeeJaey. Onto Steve and Ali, taking some spam onto the heavy. Heavy is stuck, a lot of trouble to Bacon, trying to shoot them down. And the rest of us doesn't quite see him, he's running away. Oh, Bacon is still alive. Jakeowaty helped out by Raph quite a lot, going into this offensive position. The Seal actually goes there with his sentry. Very good picks there by Chessclub, and somehow this chaos, Chessclub goes out on top.
I mean, that's the first time that Chessclub actually won an Uber after Uber trade here. And now, this is the momentum. They have to have ×3 on the card right now, because Strong Opinions is not on last right now. They have to take the high ground really quickly. Raptor's already underneath, trying to catch out the occasional scout or pyro, as Sinwise is battling him and has to draw out here. But I don't like that Chessclub is taking so long getting the high ground. They just now come to the high ground here with maybe on the balcony, Jakeowaty spamming the sentry.
Well, he goes down, Ali takes down, maybe. It's not going to be seriously slowing Chessclub down, as they do have 100%. CeeJaey only in 60, he died somewhere on the way there. That's a very big problem. They're going in the car, trying to slow it down as well. Shari Rendezvous tried to get the medic pick, didn't quite get it. And the rest of us is there to save him. Steve is taking down some dispenser. The teleport is important picks there. And there's a pop coming out of Chessclub. Finally a good pop. Very important here. CeeJaey about to get his 100%. He's very safe here. And there goes the counter pop as well. Ali's leading the charge, getting some nice sticks there onto Bacon. Bacon's still alive, getting pushed away by Steve. Cleans it up easily. CeeJaey still flashing a lot of people. He can afford that flow in his very aggressive position, but there's no Chessclub people to help him out. He's actually decided to push the card by himself. Ali is working on him. He's flying right now. Ali is just doing so much work, but Kazul is there as well. Taking down Ali, almost getting CeeJaey down, but he's getting cleaned up by Shy Rendezvous. No medic for the defenders, but neither do attackers have one. Rav going down as well somewhere on the way there. Cart is being slowly pushed by Sunrise Cherry. Emilia Esteves didn't quite manage to get them to be so low. Jackie Lex taking them so low, but didn't quite manage. The cart is being pushed. Kazul is still there. The dies down. Cherry Rendezvous jumping on the cart. Rav is there to heal him up. There's a lot of people, a lot of spam. Raptor is jumping with that black box, trying to save the cart, pushing people away. No, there's a Steve as well from behind. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dying. There, Jackie Legs, the last person on the card. So much spam. Oh, but there, Stal actually cleaned him up, and the card didn't quite manage to get in.
What is going on in this game? I mean, holy smokes! Chessclub is just throwing bodies at the card, and Strong Opinions just spawning in time, one by one. Ali gets a chunk of spam. Raptor gets spam. Dalosh there to clean everybody up. Steve just bulldozes into 5 people here. This is complete madness, Jake.
This is madness what's going on, but this is basically what Chessclub has been waiting for, and I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. They might not be the favorites in this match, but they're definitely showing some promise, as Shire Rendezvous is just going in with the medic as well here, maybe leading the charge up this staircase. There's no one up top there in the windows. Maybe he's cleaning up some sticks from Ali, who set them up as a trap. Trying to get something done. Nicely done. Steel going down. No sentries going down for the defensive team. Kazul is a spy on the card and a spy on a mission, getting cleaned up with that dead ringer. The unlock that is so controversial. Slash on very low health. Going back to spawn right now, trying to get some health back, as well as Steve is falling down the pit. So unfortunate. Managed to almost strafed into the safety, but didn't quite manage. Oh my god.
CeeJaey gets forced by Jakeowaty on the balcony. They're trying to move Emilia Esteves into the main area here. He is really slow though. He should get taken out. There's the counter pop. Emilia goes down. CeeJaey goes down. Talos is cleaned up. And now this should be it, right? I mean, Sentry Gun is surely not at level 3 yet.
Ooh,
I don't
there's
see
so much spam.
to...
So much spam on the card, and there you go. People who have been pushing the card have been cleaned up again, and it's still waiting on the last final push. Harry is actually attacking, decided to attack that demo man who's been such a pain for them. Steve as well is alive, and he's still very close to the card, trying to take down Buttnose as 1v1, not quite so as 1v2. Maybe he takes down Steve, as a lot of people cleaned up for the red team. Only 3 people up with CeeJaey. Right now, Sunrise trying to get on the card. No, he decided not to. Emilia Esteves is such trouble. CeeJaey going down as well, trying to save him. Didn't quite manage to. Oh.
Oh man, I don't even know what to say here. It's just like... Strong Opinions seem to be the better at controlling the chaos here. They always have this slight edge towards the end. But, you know, Strong Opinions has... I mean, Chessclub has the fastest spawns here. They have 4 or 5 picks every time, but this just can't really push the cut off the edge here. Rap could go down on the high ground. He is getting taken out, and now Pyro NG move on the cut, and that's gonna be it. They push it in. Finally, Jake. Finally, they made it, and it's a 10-40-54 time here for Chessclub. I mean, you know, they definitely did it, though. I mean, they now kept this last point.
Oh my god, that was just like... I don't know what to say. The last point should have been capped like 3 minutes ago, and it wasn't. Like, what was happening there, Stinson? I don't understand. There was just so much spam on the card, and Chessclub putting so many bodies on the card. And it was a good idea, but there's always something happening, blowing them away from the point. I was Raptor bombing in, or Ali putting down sticks, or Steve just jumping in and blowing people away and just shooting down the shotty. It's just so much chaos, but finally, Chessclub have managed to cap the card in, like you said, almost 11 minutes, and that is a very, very long time.
Yeah,
and
that's
Strong
definitely
Opinions now.
a below average time. That's for sure. But I mean, you know, you never know. Strong Opinions capped in 5 minutes, I believe, in the first round, so they're definitely capable of beating this time easily. But capped last point, and maybe it's enough to boost their confidence somewhat to put up a fight here. But I am skeptical. I don't know if they can do it. But we will see how Strong Opinion will approach this first point here. I imagine Raptor and Ali are gonna go for a suicide play here, just to, you know, to boost their egos in case it works out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always a case here because the spawn is just so close. They can actually afford to do so. Ali goes in, going down. Oh, I was so close. Raptor going down as well. Bacon is actually taking care of that, and the red team is just moving in and cleaning him up. It's unfortunate for him, but he did manage to protect the sentry and the medic from the bombers. So everything is okay. The teleporter is up, so he's gonna be back in no time. As the cart is slowly being moved up, and the teams are slowly getting ready for the first super exchange of this round. Raptor taking down Flo, very important pick here. No sniper for the defensive team. Maybe is very far forward, trying to put some spam on the cart. Emilio Estevez now is just laying down, just laying down, and there he goes. The Uber pop has been popped here on Ale, being blown away by Styx, and CeeJaey in a lot of trouble, being controlled by Sunrise. They're probably gonna go down. Not quite yet. He's still alive. He's burning, and a random pill coming out of maybe. CeeJaey finally goes down, but the cart is being pushed as the sentry is being zapped behind to the second point here. So just they have it saved and up and running no time. Nice pipe there by maybe on Raptor. Wow, that was a wonderful air shot. Didn't quite manage Raptor to get what he wanted. Emilio is moving up to the rocks, being pressured there by Scout. Butnose is a good scout. He's not gonna be full, however, he's very low health. Emilio Estevez as well, and I think they just call it a draw here. As Emilio Estevez just, helping himself to a sandwich.
Yeah, just eating a sandwich there, casually taking it. I mean, this was a good drawback though. Like, Chessclub got out with Sentry and Uber advantage, so they should be able to stabilize here, but they just don't have the ground. Nothing is in this B house in the upper area, and Strong Opinions just take so much space for free. Sentry goes down immediately, and Chessclub has no choice but to go out now. Even Ubering is probably not worth it at this point.
Yeah, I think they realized that and just moving away. CeeJaey still doesn't have his 100%, but it's just not worth holding this point if you don't have the people to hold it with. Oh, as Raph is just holding right now with Bacon up top. He's a good turn to hold, as gives them a little bit of a room, but there he goes. Steve and Ali taking very aggressive positions, very smartly done. Ali taking the fault for that, but the Uber has been popped and forced, and Bacon going down as well with a very nice jump stab by Toast. CeeJaey about to hit his 100%. They're gonna get ready to move in onto the third. Flo is there looking through his scope. Raptor jumping in. Taking down Sunrise, and actually the Uber has been forced there by Sunrise. That's actually incredible play there, but there's no one to defend it with. Chessclub are just not there. What is going on, Chessclub?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of this issue where the best or the better team just always seems to go forward and hold down W, and it works out for them, but it doesn't work out for you, and you have, you think they are better, so you draw back all the time. But I would like to see that Chessclub just stay there and fight. They always have kind of been the team that draws back earlier or faster, and Strong Opinions just looking to roll this into last year, and they have almost 8 minutes to do it. Surely there has to be one or two that will work out as they go to the lower area here. Yeah, making sure everybody just is buffed and they're gonna take the high ground.
There's just something I always say on maps like this and on those staple maps for Highlander, the payloads, is that those maps are just so well designed. First, easy to cap, but the last point is the hardest. So on paper, Chessclub do have a lot of chance, but 7.5 minutes to go is just such a long time for Strong Opinions to push, and they have been showing that they can push at times and they can actually work together very well. And I don't think Chessclub are gonna do it. They are not gonna walk away with even 3 points out of this match here. It's very unfortunate for them, but let's not talk about it until the match is over, because they still have a chance here. CeeJaey is moving with his combo up the staircase. They do have 100%, but so do the Chessclubs, as Raph is popping an Uber on Bacon and Sunrise, flashing heavily, but so is CeeJaey. CeeJaey is actually being locked down in the corner. Probably gonna go down. There it goes. Sunrise doing a major work, dying for it, but that's okay. The medic for Empire is a very good calculation. Maybe with Raph, the only people alive on top, taking down Emilio Estevez as well. Jakeowaty is helping them out, and so far Chessclub are stabilizing in this defense.
There you go. That's probably the first push of Strong Opinions that kind of failed. And Chessclub did lose a lot of people. They lost Sunrise, they lost Bacon, and they have to get back into position now, because surely this next wave of Strong Opinions is gonna come soon. Maybe they're even trying to push off Uber here.
They should definitely think about something, but Raph does have a little bit of an edge over CeeJaey. It's definitely going to help them out on defense, but that's only him and Flo. They do have they do have a teleporter back there. This is going to help them a lot. Bacon's helping himself to a sandwich, but maybe he's in a lot of trouble. Actually clean seal very easily. But then keep holding that circus, such a crucial point to hold. But Ellie's moving in with Toast, who is actually doing a very nice acting job as he's trying to fool the enemies. Raph has forced by Raptor there. Nice pipes onto Raptor, but the Uber has been wasted, and Toast is actually being flashed by the red team. That's so unfortunate for them, but the Uber has been popped and it's just too late, and CeeJaey is just walking in with the force. He's just walking with Steve leading the charge, and he's just taking down everyone with him. Raph is getting stabbed by Toast, so unfortunate there as well for him, and Strong Opinions finally managed to get a solid attack onto last point with majority of Chessclub players dead, but there's only Toast pushing the card, and this is going to be giving it to Chessclubs one more time at the defense as they're moving away from the spawn. Sunrise going in onto the card. Jakeowaty's trying to take down Emilio Estes, but he's a heavy weapons guy. He's not scared of a few pills, but now he is maybe taking him down. Maybe he's still alive, however. Raph going down to Raptor. Nice bomb there coming out of him as well, and the card is being pushed by Strong Opinions, and I do believe it's gonna be it.
Yep, that's all she wrote. Strong Opinions take week 1 against Chessclub really comfortably here. 6-0, all points going towards the 2 times defending champions. That was not even close, Jake. Not even close.
Like, we knew it from the beginning, and it's just so unfortunate for Chessclub. We, like, with the team has been through so much so far, and, you know, it's such a recognizable name with a fully new, revamped roster. And it's just like, you know, I want to wish them the best, and I wish them the best for the rest of the season. But the first, you know, match against Strong Opinions, it's just so unfortunate for them. And definitely, they should not really get down on themselves. They should really just stay together and work through, okay, well, what did we do well here? What did we do wrong here? And definitely, Strong Opinions have provided them with a lot of data to what they need to work on in terms of strategy, in terms of cooperation, because Strong Opinions, like we said before, they are the undeniable favorites, not only in this match, but also in the whole Season 11.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of comes down to how Chessclub handled this loss, right? I mean, it can, for one, it can be good to look at their mistakes, to have played against the best team. You can look at this what you can look what did you did wrong. You can look what the defending champions did. But this loss, the way it went down, can also demotivate you, demotivate your roster. You don't have a stable roster. It's probably, you know, a lot of pressure on these people to perform, and it's you know, if you play with pretty much a new roster every time you scrim, every time you play, it can also makes people tilt just before the game even, and they don't enjoy playing with each other. So they should probably just concentrate on getting a stable roster and then improve as 9, and then maybe they have a shot at playoffs and maybe a shot at revenge against Strong Opinions later in the season.
Yeah, definitely. They have a very good shot at going to finals here, Chessclub. But that is going to be it from us. I do believe there's a still second game coming out. Something is harking into my ear. What's going on, CeeJaey? What's up?
I was asked to join.
Oh, really? Not by me.
John dragged me in here. Okay, it's fine.
No, it's okay. What's up, man? How do you feel after the first game? I don't think it was much of a problem for you.
No, it was a fun game. Like, yeah, pretty straightforward in the end.
I
died too much in the second round.
Well, yeah, but you did a good job there on the first as well. Like, you barely died. Good Uber pops. I mean, coming out of the medic who has won 2 championships and a LAN, there's just there's a level that you have to keep, right? In terms of how many times you die. But yeah, that was a nice game. Definitely showing that Strong Opinions are undeniably strong. And basically, what is the strategy? Like, who are the biggest threats for the rest of the season, CeeJaey?
I don't know. It's the same as what I said in the preseason show. I think there's going to be about 5 or 6 teams, I think, or maybe even more, who are going to try and go for the top 4 spots. I don't think it's very clear cut. Like in past seasons, there's generally been like 2 or 3 teams that you would say guaranteed for playoffs. But I think this season, there's quite a lot of teams who are good, who are going to be fighting for it. So I really don't know. It's a toss-up between any of those teams.
No, you still definitely are the favorites. Crowd favorites of the competition. Strong Opinions being together for such a long time with barely any changes. So definitely you're going to be, so far you're walking out with 6 points. It's very good. Stinson?
I have one question actually regarding the game, CeeJaey. There was, from our point of view, there was this insane last vote you guys did when Chessclub pushed in, and it always seemed like they should have it now. They should have it for 3 minutes, but then you guys always manage to defeat them and like push back the wave and waves. And I want to know how were the comms in the situation? How calm are these comms in Strong Opinion? This is just like, yeah, I mean they're dead, or do you get fired up as a team and when it comes down to like a couple of inches on the card on last point?
It gets a little bit more hectic, I guess. I mean, if we're just kind of chilling and holding, then obviously there's not much going on. But yeah, I mean, we didn't get a good last hold. It was pretty scattered because but there was a bit of like a miscommunication on third about what was going on, which happened a couple of times. Like I felt we could have held them at second, but then there was like a confusion about where they were pushing, and they came through the tunnel. We thought they were going through side tunnel, and so I kind of moved, and then they just kind of swamped us. But yeah, on last, I mean, as long as that cart doesn't go in the hole, it doesn't really matter where they're holding. So we have different positions. We know where to hold depending on how many players are up and stuff like that. And there was a couple of times where, like I died jumping down because the call was that we were crossing, but their entire combo was in choke. So yeah, I mean, it does get a bit hectic where, people have their things to focus on, and then every so often someone will say the cart, and then everyone has to remember, focus that cart because someone's trying to cap. But no, in general, we were pretty chill throughout the whole game.
So there's still potential to improve communication-wise, even when you're a two-time champion and LAN winner.
Yeah. I mean, when things get intense, then it's you don't get people yelling and stuff like that. Like Emilio's voice is very distinctive and his main call, so people have to listen to what he's calling, like what the general direction is. But yeah, it's kind of people know, like we don't have Seal yelling or anything like that. Like he knows that if someone says focus the cart, it doesn't need 5 other people to say focus the cart. So we've played together long enough so that we know kind of who to listen to and what to say and who needs to say what and when.
All right, CeeJaey. So last words. Where can we find you on social media? Showtime. You can go ham on it. You have 30 seconds.
Oh wow. Okay. Follow my Twitch, which is just CeeJaey. You can find my YouTube from there, I guess, as well. And my Twitter is CeeJayTF2. So there you go.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, CeeJaey from Strong Opinions, the captain and the medic. This has been the first match, the first week between Strong Opinions and Chessclub. Strong Opinions taking it 6-0 on the casting desk. As always, Jake with Stinson, and obviously on John is going to be pretty much always on the camera. As long as he doesn't get bored, he's always going to be on the camera. How many years has it been, John? Can you tell me? 3.5 years of John doing this work, and holy crap, isn't he amazing? He is.
And he finally has a driving license.
He finally has a driving license. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before this conversation goes any longer, thank you very much for watching. I do believe there's a second match going on BlackOut Gaming TV. 2, I do believe. Yes, it's on the second channel of BlackOut Gaming TV. And I do believe it's between Budget Tokens and the Bureau. So if the match is still going, please do check it out. This is it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next week of Highlander Season 11.